Hi everybody, and welcome to another LM Studio tutorial. I'll teach you how to use plugins with your chatting, so you can basically avoid getting MCP plugins, but just rely on standard plugins. It's a little bit of a hidden feature, I think, but let's dive into it. So first you need to get the program here, and whenever you have it up and running, it's pretty simple to download. You'll have this screen, and I've already shown it in a previous tutorial, so you can swing by that if you need it. But let's just dive into this feature I want to show you. So if you go into a new chat and you ask, what is the headline of Yahoo Finance today? This is a way you could do to browse whatever content is up there, but by using the chat window. So it's more like an agentic approach than browsing it yourself in the browser. So if you put this in and you let it think about it, it'll tell you that it doesn't have access to the real-time data. So what is important to do here is whenever you grab a Gemma 4, if you grab a model, you need to have this hammer added so it can be used as a tool used. And when this is done, we can then go to our plugins. They are currently hosted on the web, but it's not very well, but it's a little bit hidden actually. So whenever you want to find a new plugin, you need to figure out through like Reddit or some kind of LLM. But here I got one called DuckDuckGo reworked. And it's gonna help us search for stuff on the internet. And then I have the other one, the visit website rework, which will help us get the content from the actual websites. So by clicking the Run in LM Studio, it should prompt you to add it. For me, it didn't work, so I could run the command here to download it. So when you have done this, let's just I'll show you real quick here. I downloaded them. I put in whatever command. It told me, do you want to download it? I just said yes, and then it was done. Cool. So back here at the LM Studio, I had the Gemma model loaded in. It has the hammer. I can go down here to the integrations options, and I can enable these two plugins I have. So when this is done, I can just tell it, I'll just tell it to do it again. So please try again. And now it should be asking me for permission to grab the data through the plugins. So here it will query with the DuckDuckGo plugin, Yahoo Finance today's headline. And you can just make it remember it. I'll just, for now, just give it temporary permission. And now we will just let it think for a minute. And here comes the next one. It will have a content limit, and here's the URL it figured, which seems to be the correct one. I was asking about the Yahoo Finance. And it will try again to search for some more specific things here. Let's see what we actually end up with. Okay, so it didn't actually fancy giving me the content. Some of these websites could be trying to avoid having this agentic approach. So I could maybe try and give it another website, or just let me just try and clear the context. Give me a new chat. Please tell me the headline of Yahoo Finance today. So whenever using LLMs, you can always be subject to some minor issues. I could also take an approach with a different model, but I think this one should be fine. It seems to be coming with the same questions. Oh, which it doesn't really get a direct headline. All right, let's try to be less specific. Let it do its thing. That seems like Yahoo is more tough to get a headline from. All right, so here is a small. There's some market updates. Be more specific in the content. So now we are really trying to push it to give us anything. All right, give me some news about Google. It seems fitting when we are using their own model. Tell me a summary of the Wall Street Journal article. I'm not sure if that's actually, it might be paywalled, but let's see what it can give me. All right, let's start over. This seems to not be going my way. Can you tell me the top stories of Yahoo Finance today? Okay, so if I think I've phrased this a little bit differently, and now we're using a larger model that could give us better results. But also right now I'm trying to get something from Yahoo, and Yahoo might be good at preventing botting. So, alright, so right now I just want to go ahead and get something from Fox News and CNN, and then we will talk about afterwards in this chat. So let's see if some of these websites will give us some more specific headlines to work with. Working with this and an MCP agentic approach to browse the web does have some limitations. The providers of these websites most likely want actual users instead of MCPs. They can't show ads to us in this specific way, so it does make sense. Alright, so here we have some stories from Fox News and then the CNN. So if you want to verify the content that it's true, I believe, let's go Fox News. I believe that's the website. And it asked us, well, it told us there was a story about Georgia mayoral. Oh, mayor. Alright, getting jobs back. Okay, that's true. Focus on Indiana primary victories. State Supreme Court justice. Yeah, okay, it's getting something. Let's go to the CNN, probably.com, and focus on hantavirus and covers are related to climate change. So if we take a look here, hantavirus and climate crisis, climate. Wait, are they related? Argentina? Wait, so it's the same story. Okay, the quality of these prompts can vary, I guess. But from what you see here, it can do some stuff. It might not be successful 100% of the time. There might be some instances where this doesn't make sense. But the point is that you can use these two plugins and even more if you find some good ones, and you will be able to access the web on the fly, which can be very powerful. You just have to find the correct purpose for this. So that was all I wanted to show you for today. So please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And all right, peace.